Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Stacy with Crafty Dragon Creations. Welcome to day 1 of Defember. I'm so excited. I absolutely love this event. So here's the journal that I made. If you want to see how I made this, I will have that linked below. I still haven't done any decorating on the cover. I just can't decide. I don't know what I want to do, but it's beautiful, just plain. I love this fabric, so I don't know, maybe in the future you'll see something on there. So I think I showed that video. There was this pocket on the inside. I do have this is from the freebie that you can get on either Barbara's or Louisa's websites. And I thought about kind of putting this on the front, but I don't know. I could print it smaller, I guess, and I don't know. I'll think about it. But anyway, let's see what today's prompt is. Here's the prompt list. You can also get this on Barbara and Louisa's websites. So the first prompt is page tab and moth-eaten lace. So I have some ideas. I'm not sure how this is going to turn out. I'm actually going to treat this as like two separate, like I'm not going to make a page tab out of the lace. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. If you saw how I put this together, there are some pages in here that have glue and tear because there were images glued on here that I was able to take off and keep, actually, but some of them didn't have anything on them, so they're nice and smooth. So our first page is perfect. There is a little bit of glue here because there was a page tab on there. But I'm just going to take a little bit of baby powder. Ooh, that's probably too much. Put some on my fingers. And make a mess. And just kind of rub it on that, where that glue was, so that it's no longer sticky. And I can always cover that up. You can always use wax as well, like if you take a candle, some candle wax, and rub it on there, that will also get rid of the sticky, and it won't leave the white residue, obviously. But I am okay with that. It'll be covered up. That's where I'm going to put my page tab. So for the page itself, I'm going to try something, and it's probably going to get a little messy, but I want to take this stencil, which is from PM Artist Studio, and make a background. I want to emboss. Yeah, here we go. And I'm going to be using this Princess Gold embossing powder from Ranger. So I first want to protect my book, so I'm going to get a piece of packaging here, put it underneath there, and I think I'm just going to fold this. This is the bad part of going ahead and putting your signatures in, is having to worry about these things, but we'll make it work. So let's see. Let's do like this. And then I'm just going to take, this is the ink pad for embossing, and I'm going to try just kind of haphazardly stamp on here. Okay, so then I'll take our powder, kind of see where we've gone. You can see where there's a square. That's okay. That's fine. Just kind of take a paintbrush here and get some of that extra off of there. Looks kind of geometrical, doesn't it? That back in there. Okay, so now I'm going to heat it. And there is our embossed page. I think that looks kind of cool with the square and the swirls, and that gold looks really good on that purple color. And there's where the page tab was, so you know, doesn't look bad. That's kind of cool. I like it. Okay, so, gosh, the only thing I don't like about embossing is the mess that powder creates. Okay, so I have this die cut, and I really liked her, and this kind of looks moth-eaten. I don't know if you can kind of see how that looks tattered and torn. Little ballerina. And I cut this out of a scrap piece from my Blackpink Autumn kit. And I like the pink on this burgundy color. I wasn't sure how I would like with the gold. But let's see. It kind of blends in. I can't really ink around her. It's not easily done. Let me see about if I just put a little cheesecloth behind her. Make her stand out a little. No, I don't like that either. Well, maybe she'll be okay if I kind of put her up to the side there. And then I have this piece of lace, and I'm going to cut it up to make it look like it's been eaten by moths. So we'll just kind of scrunch it up and cut off the little corner there. So we have some holes. Let's rip that a little bit. And then I was going to put it over her. So we can have her little head peeking through there. So it's kind of a little interactive thing. You can lift that up and see her. Of course, she'll be glued down really well, hopefully. So it would be like that. Let's see if I can tatter up these edges. I don't want it perfect. Kind of like those little strings or fuzz hanging off there. Again, this journal is really not going to have any sort of theme, so it's going to be all different colors and styles. There we go. And I could have made this her dress as well, but I didn't think I want to do that. But I liked how there's like an edge on there, so that can be glued down. Kind of keep messing with it till it gets what I want. Kind of like the idea of having her kind of framed right there. Yeah, I like that. Okay, let's see if we can get her glued. Let me get a piece of book page here. Try yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. Well, maybe. Let's try to lightly get that glued. Oh no. Don't want to decapitate her. Here we go. All right, and I think what I might do, just to make sure she's stayed down pretty solid, I kind of want to put some, let's see, I don't really want to do Mod Podge because that it's glossy. But I have some clear gesso. I think we'll put it over her. Hopefully this will look okay. Okay. All right, let's let that dry for a second. Also, I didn't want the lace to get caught on her, so basically trying to seal her in. I think I'm gonna have to do the whole page. Yeah, okay, we'll just do the whole page. Hold on. Okay, so there's our page. I have just said the whole thing. It did take away some of the shine for this gold, but that's okay. It's still good. And now I could write on this if I wanted to. So kind of help. It's a little bumpy right there, but that's okay. So now when we put this down, oh, I put her up a little too high. This won't get caught on her. just a little bit more. Ooh, okay. Maybe that was too much. But there we go. I don't really know what the purpose of this is other than just, you know, something different. Little interactivity. I'm going to use Fabri-Tac to glue this down. There we go. And now for the page tab. Get rid of that. So in the stuff that Tracy sent me, I have these pieces. And there's this little thing on here, and I thought it would be kind of neat to utilize that and put the tab on like that. I don't know why, just something different. But I'm not sure about the map. I think I might cover that. But let's cut it. Just cut it on this line here. And I'm going to glue this together. Yep. And I'm going to, well, let me cover it first. Let's see. I don't even know what I'm going to cover it with. Oh, hey. Okay, so this is a tag from that same kit where I got that paper from. And there's just enough space on there. Cool. Okay. Don't worry, Crow. I won't cut your head off. You're cute. All right, so, and the other side I'll just leave because I can always cover that later as well. Awesome, okay. So, and there's like this tape or something on here. I'm just gonna leave that. Let's make life difficult. And cover that little thing too. But this way it matches. All right, let's see how this looks. So this is when it would be good to be left-handed. Let's go this way. Okay. Straighten this up a little bit. Okay, now let's see if I can round the corners. Don't know that that'll fit in there, so I'll just have to do it by hand. Let's see if I might leave that one. Or we might not. Of course, this is not going to come out even. Okay. There we go. Also, I want to hang a little charm on there. I have this little charm that Tracy gave me. So I'm going to put that on there. Let's see. I think I'll hang it from the top so it doesn't quite hang out over the bottom there. I may have to add, I don't have any small enough eyelets, but I think that this is pretty sturdy, so I don't think that's gonna go anywhere. Let me get my pliers. And let me add probably a couple more jump rings. Maybe just one. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Back in there. We just have a little charm on there. All right, let's get this glued. I'm going to use our glitter glue for this side. Put it on pretty thick. And then a little bit here. So there is our tab. And then on the other side, there's the map part, but we can always cover that up whenever we get to that. So there's our moth-eaten lace and our little page tab. Okay. I mean, it's something. Wonder if I should add the little crow just as some decoration. No. Okay. We're gonna leave that. I'm not real thrilled about. This. I don't want to mess it up. Let's see. Okay. Also, I should have done this before I put it on, but let's ink that up a little bit. There we go. Alrighty. Interesting, no? So interactivity there, some moth-eaten lace, our page tab with our little charm, weird background, and we're done. Alright guys, that was it for Defemmerinber day 1, or prompt 1, I guess we should say. I hope you got some kind of inspiration out of this. Again, I'm not really sure what I was going for, but this is what I've come up with. I just want to do something different. But yeah, if you like this video, please hit that like button and make sure you subscribe so you can follow me in making more weird things. See what else I come up with for the rest of the prompts for Defemmerinber. My information is down below if you want to come join my Facebook group and just follow me places. So yeah, here we go. Until the next one. Bye-bye.